Hi everyone, it's Grace, and I'm here to show you how I'm going to frame one of my diamond paintings. I showed this to you before and said I want to frame it at some point, and I've decided what I want to do with it this time. As you can see, this has the crystal drills, and it is a partial. This was the first one I did because I wanted to see, do I really like this diamond painting stuff? So I did one like this, and I really like it. Now you'll notice I have cut the edges on 3 sides because I wanted to show you how I just used my scissors to cut that off. And that's what we're going to do first, is to cut this off because I don't want any edges on it. You'll see what I'm going to do as I get out. So let me put you down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Alright, here we are. Here's the painting. I'm going to just take a pair of sharp scissors, and I'm just going to go along the edge of where the diamonds are and just cut. Just being careful not to get into my diamonds. I'm just getting right close to it. Okay, now I'm to the point where it's just canvas, so I'm just going to keep cutting. Okay, it is completely, all the edges are completely cut off. Here are all 4 of my edges, so I'm going to throw those away. The next thing, I decided I'm going to mount this on a piece of black poster board, which I have right here. I have already made some marks, and I have cut it part of the way out. I have decided I'm going to use a poster frame. Okay, let me put you back up again and show you how this poster frame works, because when I took it apart I'm like, what in the world? I'd never used one of these before. So when all of these sides started coming out, I'm like, oh my God, it's broken. It's not broken. You just pull those things off, okay? And I'm going to put them to the side so I don't lose them. Then you have this plastic piece that will go over. Then you have a piece of paper. Now, you could use this paper to set on top of the black poster board to trace around, but I thought this is more sturdy and it's the size I need. That's what goes inside the painting. So I put it on top of the poster board, and I matched the side and edges at the, so that I wouldn't have to cut but 2 sides. Now I've already cut one side off, as you can see. When I put this on, I traced around here, and I traced down here with a pencil. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to cut the rest of this black poster board off when I find my scissors. Yeah, isn't it fun doing all of these crafts, and you put everything down and you don't know where to find them. Anyway, I just have some black pencil lines on there. I don't know if you can see them, but I just put some pencil lines down it from when I put it around. No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm showing you. I'm lying to you. I drew a solid line. That line is for something else. I drew a solid line to cut around there. So I just traced around it with a pencil, and I have a solid line. So let's cut this baby up. Okay, here we are. Here's the edge of my poster. Let me find that line. Here it is. Okay, I'm going to cut right on that line that I drew with a pencil. I went ahead and cut the other edge so that you don't have to watch me cutting poster. Just follow along your line. There we go. It's cut. Now I have this 16 by 20 the way I want it, because this is going to fit inside this frame once I put the edges back on. We're going to hope that that's what's going to happen. Then I'm going to put this on top. Okay, this is on top. And I want to make sure that it's even. So what I did is I took a tape measure. And I measured this diamond painting this way. And that was 14 inches. And then I measured this. And this was about 20 inches. So, I wrote those measurements down. I put that the poster was 20, the diamond painting was 14, and then I subtracted that. And then after I subtracted that, I got a 6, and then I divided that by 2 for 3. That means I need 3 inches at the top and 3 inches at the bottom of my picture here. So I took my tape measure, and I did the top already. I measured 3 inches. And I put several little lines to show 3 inches. I marked them. And I moved it down, marked again for 3 inches with my pencil. Okay, now I'm going to do this at the bottom. I haven't done this yet. Well, actually, I don't need to, because it's already done up here. You only need to do this in one place. I almost did it at the bottom. I'm like, why am I doing that? It's already measured here. Why do it again? Then I measured across this way. And I came out with 16. And this was a little over 10. So what I had to do here, it was 10.25. I put my poster 16 inches wide. It was 10 1/4, I believe it was, yeah, 10 1/4 inches wide, and I subtracted that. Put my decimals there, and I came out with 5.75, and I divided that. No, I did not do that with a calculator on my head. I just did it on the back of the paper. I divided it, and it came out to 2.87. So what I did was 2.87 would be close to 2.9. So I went two little lines before the 3. And I took it, and I made lines here. I put this down to like this, and I went to 2.9, and there's a mark. I put a mark here, like that, and then that's all the marks I needed, because I just want to put this next to those lines, and I need to also put it on the lines up here to measure. Some people can just eyeball it and just stick it on there, and I'm pretty good at doing that, but I thought let's do this in a way that is a little more scientific. I don't know. Oh, and talking about scientific, before I put this on, I need to do a couple of things. I have had people ask me, do you put anything over the top of your painting, like spray adhesive or Mod Podge? And let me look at you while I'm talking so you're not looking at that. And I answered, no, I don't. And the reason is if you're just putting it on there to make these drills stick on here better, wouldn't you put that on underneath the drill? to me it didn't make sense to put more sticky on the outside, and I couldn't see how spraying adhesive or putting Mod Podge on the top of this was going to make my drill stick on any better. And I am going to be putting this one, the other one I did was under glass, this one's going to be under like a plastic piece. Until several years go by, who knows whether the things you spray on it or put on it is going to change colors, or whether it's going to make them stay on better. I can't see how it would be. It would be like putting a Band-Aid on yourself. This is in my mind. And spraying glue on it to make sure that the Band-Aid holds better. I mean, I know some people said they're doing it to keep the painting from maybe turning colors, but I can't see resin turning colors if it's inside. But I don't know. That's just me. You do it the way you like, because it's your painting. This is so much fun to do. Don't make it into something hard. But that's just what I do. I'm going to show you what I do before I put it underneath the frame. And I've already done this, but I'm going to show it again so you can see what I do. Okay. Let me put you back down again. Alright. There's my diamond painting. And what I'm going to do is take a rolling pin. And I have been doing this for quite some time. And I've seen more people doing it. And I'm like, wow. People are, you know, finding out that that is a good way to do it. I used to put books and things on it, and then I thought, and I'd try to roll them around, and I got to thinking, isn't that just like using a rolling pin? And I put a lot of weight on this. It doesn't break your diamonds. And if you're afraid that it might, put something on top. I have not had a diamond break yet doing it. Then I come up here. I feel like you're making a little pastry. Let's get the tree done nice and tight. Put your weight into it. Get it down there good. I've seen some people put it on the floor and put their weight on it, but I can put pretty good weight on it on this table. I'm leaning right into it. You do it however is easiest for you. I've seen some people buy the little rubber ones, and that's fine, but I found that this didn't hurt it at all. And this is metal. It has not broken a diamond yet. I may eat my words one day, but so far so good. And then if you want to kind of clean it up, just do what you do to your teeth. Give it a little brushing, okay? I've done this already. You don't have to brush real hard. Don't brush too hard, especially around the edges, or you might accidentally knock one off. Just go in there, wipe it down, just go away. And I did, this is a new toothbrush. Some people say use an old one. I'm just kind of funny about that. I wanted a new one. This was a freebie from the dentist, so why not? Rub it around. You can do it this way. Do it like you do your teeth. You know, just get on in there. You don't have to worry about taking enamel off or anything with these diamonds. They're hanging. See how they're hanging on there? Okay. Just kind of wipe it down. Anyway, it's ready to go for me. So I'm going to now get my piece of cardboard. Well, poster board, not cardboard. I'm going to get my cardboard, and I am going to look at the side where I put my pencil marks. Oh, okay, there it is. I didn't want to put them on there too dark where it's going to show up. So I'm going to put it here, and put it here, and let me stand up. Because I can judge by the edge down here. I want to make sure that it is even with that. That looks pretty good. Okay, I put marks there. Okay, I'm going to do it so that it looks even to me. And there we are. There's that little mark. And, yep, okay, that looks even. That all looks pretty even to me. Now, what I did was I bought double stick Gorilla Tape to hold it on. This is, I've not tried this yet, but this stuff is really sticky. And you just cut however big a piece you want. And then I'm going to put it underneath. Okay, I'm going to stick it to the back of this. Then I need to pull the backing off. This is always fun, isn't it? Yeah, it's sometimes, you know, this is easy to do, and then other times it's just like, okay, I'm gonna screw with your mind. I ain't coming off. And that's what it's trying to do right now. Yeah, that Gorilla Glue say, I don't want to let go of my tape. Okay, come on, get off of there. Well, let me show you something else I'm gonna do, just to make sure that I don't move it around. I brought some just regular double stick tape, and I'm going to use that to secure it for now while I work on the Gorilla Glue. Yeah, that Gorilla Glue works great on itself. So I'm going to go ahead and put a piece right up here so it's not moving around while I'm trying to undo the Gorilla Glue tape. Okay, and this double stick tape will probably work just as well because this is going to be mashed up right up against that frame anyway. So yeah, let's see. Come on. There we go. Ta-da! Finally. And you shouldn't need very many pieces of Gorilla Glue. And I think I'll put a piece of double stick tape right here. And I think I'll do the Gorilla Glue tape in the corners. This wants to stick to my fingers. Yeah. Never work with children, animals, or tape. Because they will make a fool out of you. See, it's not... I've got that double stick. I've got this. It's stuck. Okay. Let's try another piece of Gorilla Glue tape. Yeah, and I got a piece of my finger, but I didn't cut. I didn't go down hard enough. Me and scissors have a love-hate relationship in that I love to cut with them, but I hate that I cut myself with them. I get excited and want to hurry, and my finger will be sitting right there in the way. Okay, see how this is not wanting to come off. If you could see my face, you'd see I'd be making some lovely faces. I want to look kind of like a gorilla. I want to give it that look. I'll give it the mean look. Come on. I should say, do not use if you can't take this. Now I'm sitting on my rolling pin. Okay, yeah. Excuse this. This is really not coming. And I practiced with you, Gorilla Tape. I did. There we go. There's another piece, and we just want to make sure it's going to stick well. I don't want this thing, I don't think that it would come out. It's going to be pretty tight up against that plastic, so I really don't think it's going to need a lot of holding power, but these drills are kind of heavy. See how it's looking so far? Well, I'll hold it up in a minute, and then we'll see how it's going to do when I try to put it underneath the plastic, because with my luck, it's liable not to work. I haven't tried this before. I've never used the poster frame, so this should be kind of interesting. So, okay, let's get this piece off. Now, if any of you are interested, I can show you, because I know I've seen some people asking, how do you order off of AliExpress? How long does it take to come? And all those types of things. Well, this one I did here, I got off of Amazon Prime because I was in a hurry to get one. Then I started ordering from AliExpress. And that can take anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 months, depending on where you order from. When I order from AliExpress, I always look at the ratings that they give the stores. If they have a low rating, there's a reason. It could be because they have really long shipping time. It could be they didn't get all the diamonds that they were supposed to get. It could be that the canvas was no good. It had creases all in it. Or that the plastic on top of it, or the piece that's on top has pulled the glue off. There are different things that can go wrong. So I'm careful which stores I buy from. And this last one, I think I've put enough Gorilla Tape on there. Really? I'm just going to put a piece of double stick tape right there. Now, let's see how this looks. Okay. Here it is. I think the black really looks nice on there. Now let's see how it's going to fit inside the poster frame. Okay. I'm going to put it on top of this cardboard right here. Cardboard's underneath. Then the next thing I need to do is just to place this plastic piece on top. And all that's left to do now is to put these little edges on. Now let's see how it works. Let's see if I did this for naught or not. Okay, now I'm getting ready to put the edges on this canvas. And here we go. Okay, I'm going to slide this down like that. That's the short side. I'm sorry. I should have looked. Okay, now, get it straight in there. I'm going to slide, let's do this again. I'm going to slide this down on that side. Then I'm going to slide this one down. This is on the long side. So I'm sliding it down here. There we go. So this is what it looks like so far. I think it's looking pretty good. And it's working just fine with the things that I used. Okay, I'm going to put the other long piece on. Right here. You just take it, slide that baby down, and then my last one, I'm going to kind of slide it here in the center so it'll go down and fit in place. It is now framed, and I'm holding it upside down. Good job, Grace. Okay. It is now framed, and I think it looks nice. Even though my poster board was not completely straight, with these little edges, it kept it from showing. You don't see any of the cardboard. So, there it is. I think it came out pretty nice. And it has things you can hang with on the back. You can hang these up any way you want. I think I'm going to use the command tape and put it on the back and then just stick it to the wall because it keeps it from harming it. Now let me show you this one. This one's already done, but what I did on this one, I cut the white part of the canvas off. Not all of it. I measured it with this black piece here and cut the white part that wasn't needed. But you can't see any of the white part because the frame covers the very small edge that was left. Now these drills are kind of thick, and when you put them on, sometimes the back won't go on. So I just use good old duct tape to hold it in place, and it has not come off. So that is my little trip down the frame lane, I guess you might say. Anyway, I'd like to know what types of paintings you like. Do you like cats, flowers, landscapes, cartoon? Do you like doing the round drill or do you like the square drill? I've only done round drill, but I have a square drill coming. And let me know if you'd like me to do a drill along where I sit and drill and talk to you. Sometimes it's kind of fun. We can do crochet alongs, drill alongs, knit alongs. There's all kinds of things to do. But let me know if you're interested in me doing that, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Let me know what kinds of things you like to work on, or if you've never done a diamond painting, what kind would you be interested in? Because I'm thinking about a giveaway, and this will give me some ideas. Okay? You guys have a fantastic weekend. Take care. Bye.